for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are out there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today's sound off is about Don Jr.'s Twitter, computer. What was it that he was hacked? His father appears to have died, according to his Twitter account. Was it hacked? Is it real? Do we know? Maybe we do. No, we don't. No, nothing is wrong with Donald Trump. And depending on who you ask, they're happy or they're sad. But that's actually what was written on Don Jr.'s Twitter page, his son's Twitter page. Okay, let's get into this. Let's bring in our panel, co-host of the Weekend Review, Jeremy Baker, my Worthless 2 Cents podcasts, and Louisiana Country Boy, Donnie, and from In the Moment podcast, Paul Sizzler II. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome back.
Hello.
All righty. Okay. So, who wants to start with this one?
I'll jump right in.
Take it away.
Next time I will use a worm virus so that nobody can track it back to me. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Don't give it away, Paul. Don't tell them we're playing.
Don't give it away. You might have some people knocking at your door. What would you?
Yeah, no kidding. We probably just got red flagged for Trump's revenge list.
I'm already on that list.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad to join. Now I'm an exclusive member.
Well, yes. It appears that this has definitely happened. We have it on videotape, so let's play that.
Account was, of course, hacked on Wednesday, and it sent out a lot of very weird posts, of course, trying to make Junior look bad. The first being, here it is, I'm just going to read it. I'm sad to announce my father, Donald Trump, has passed away. I will be running for president in 2024. That post had several 100,000 views. People in the comments some were celebrating, some were, horrified that this kind of thing. But some of the other posts, equally funny. One of them said, some interesting messages with Jeffrey Epstein. My dad owns you, Elon Musk bum. Then some more profane things about President Biden. Also, this just in, North Korea is about to get smoked, he said. But again, all of this was not
real.
Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So what do you think? Do you think this was a game? This was just made to make fun of Don Jr. or make fun of his father? What do you think?
Oh, it's those left wing. It's the deep state. It's whatever conspiracy theory they want to throw at it. But no, I mean, it just goes to show you either Twitter is very vulnerable to hacking, or he didn't add his phone number or email or whatever to his own Twitter account and left it wide open for somebody to do this like a dumbass.
X is not Twitter.
I'm not calling it. No,
I know. I'm saying that sarcastically because that's what a lot of us are still calling it. X's executives say that doesn't happen. They take care of their systems there, right? We don't have any hackers. We're a great system here.
But this is the first time this has happened. Remember, we just went over that the donation fund website that got hacked.
Yes, yes. But it's a little different because I think that was a website. No.
Yeah, they changed. Remember, they changed the whole donation website layout, saying "Do not donate to Donald Trump." It was.
Wow. Who doesn't? Look at this. Who doesn't think that this is hilarious? I'm sad to announce my father, Donald Trump, has passed away. I will be running for president in 2024.
That is funny.
You've got two sentences there that is just complete hilarious.
Well, Yes and no. I know there's a lot of people on the left that are wishing for this, but okay.
No,
But
no.
I don't think that it was appropriate. I really don't. I think Anonymous was having some fun there, and I think it's a test run. I think this is going to happen more often down the road. Be wary because I think it's going to happen not just to people on the right, but I think it'll also happen to people on the left. So,
Yep.
Right.
I
Right.
totally agree. I totally agree. I think you're so.
What did
I
you do?
think that's for me, honestly, that's the scariest part. To realize how vulnerable we all are to just this. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
scariest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun and games. What do they say? It's fun and games until it comes knocking at your door.
Yeah. Actually, that's very true. I remember one time a couple of months back, I had gotten into a debate with a Republican or a Trump supporter, and it wasn't really going too well. And they were really mad because I don't take these things seriously at all. You're not going to change my disposition or my attitude because you don't like what I say or because I don't like what you say. And it changed theirs anyway. I thought everything was done with. In the nighttime I started getting a lot of followers, and I was like, whoa, what's going on? Did what I just post, is picking up? And but then it just started coming in a little bit too much and too quick. And when I went in and started looking at each of those followers that were coming in, they were bots. They were obvious bots, accounts that were just created within that month or the month before. And I got about 500 of those. I had to literally sit there and delete one by one. And so no one has my information, not that I know of. So to me, it was like that easy for someone to hack into my account and do that. So
well,
definitely it's possible.
throwing bots in is one thing, but going in and utilizing a platform that isn't yours, that's a whole nother story. And even though I joked about, a backdoor worm and all that, back in the late 80s, I was a hacker, which I no longer am. But I do talk to a lot of people that are in the hacking community. And it's quite scary at how vulnerable we truly are when it comes to hacking.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
even though some of the stuff was kind of funny that was done to Don Jr., I don't like it when that kind of stuff happens. Not even to them, not even to that.
I agree.
Those people that I don't agree with in their ideology in relation to politics. Because it can also happen to me. It could happen to you. It could happen to anybody. And when they get that far in, to where they can get to his platform like that and tweet from his platform, they're also into his personal information.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I know this, that they were able to get into his personal information. And again, as much as I don't like Don Jr., I hope nothing bad happened to any of his stuff or any of his information, because it's still not right. I hope I don't want him to dox him. I don't want him to do anything bad to him.
Right.
Like I said, I don't like the guy, but nobody deserves to be having this kind of stuff happen to him.
That's right.
Really though?
Go ahead,
I
Jeremy.
mean, the hell they put everybody through. You know what? This is how people fight back. This is what happens. Okay, you brought it on yourself. Screw that. These are
I don't think
people. I don't give a shit.
I'm not
sorry.
saying that he didn't deserve it.
Yeah,
he deserves everything that he gets.
he
But
brought it on himself. Like
it's not right. But
no, I'm not saying it's right. It's not legal either. But
Right.
it's maybe morally it's right. Legally, it's not wrong. But morally, what this person did, I have no problem with that. That's what these people get for treating the country like a toilet. You get every bit of this. You take it too. You don't complain. You don't whine and bitch about the left. You guys brought this shit on yourself.
But they do complain.
They do. They can bitch about all they want. But every action has an equal opposite reaction. This is the equal and opposite reaction. This is what you get. Sorry, I just get that out of the way.
Well, and to some extent, I agree with you. It's kind of like the guy that goes into a club and all that, and he starts pushing somebody around, and 10 people give him an ass beating. You know, did he have it coming? Absolutely. Still shouldn't have happened. Violence,
Yeah.
you know? And you know, nothing gets solved with violence. And even though this isn't a violent act, it's still a violation of privacy. You know, it's almost like if your car gets stolen, you're it just. I don't know if you've ever had a car stolen and then you've gotten your car back. It feels dirty when you drive it.
Yes,
then.
it does. Yes, it
So
does.
it's kind of like that. And again,
Some people
I
don't even
wish
want
no-
it anymore.
right. So I
A
wish
lot
no
of people
harm or
trade their
foul.
cars in. Statistically, a lot of people will trade cars in after they get stolen or recovered.
Yeah. So did he deserve it? Was he the guy that walked into the bar and pushed people around and got an ass beating? Yes, he was. Did he deserve it? Yes, he did. But do you still want to see that kind of stuff happen?
No.
In the back of your mind, you're like,
I mean,
yes, he deserved it. I like street justice, and yet I don't want it to happen to me.
Right.
But nobody, I don't think anybody, I mean, well, we're not in that kind of limelight either, though. So it's hard to say.
I
Right.
will add to that. I will add to that also. This is the type of person that has time and time again reveled in other people's demise
Yep.
and bad things happening to other people. If this were to happen to someone else that he didn't like or he considered one of his opponents, he would be glorifying it on his show.
Right.
You know, he would not be saying what we're saying, that it's not right for anybody. He would be saying, no, publicly, they deserve it. Good for them. Ha 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 ha.
Right. But this is what differentiates me from people like them. I'm a good person. They're not.
That is a good point. That is,
Amen.
you know.
And why would I want to stoop to their level?
Right. Right.
What do you think, Donnie?
I think it's a boomerang, and I agree. You know, we have to understand what we throw out there comes back. Sometimes we don't like how it comes back. Doesn't make it right, but you have to remember, you know, you planted the seed. Well, the seeds we plant will grow into big old trees one day. So I hope you got a saw to cut that thing down.
Karma.
Actions have consequences, but nobody ever likes the consequences. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the word that I would put up. Then I should have no, I will. I can still do it. So that is that is the title, karma.
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 It's appropriate. It's appropriate.
It's absolutely appropriate. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. That was good. I hope Don Jr. is watching and would say, get yourself some better karma.
Yeah, and update your Twitter account.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Again, all I can say to Don Jr. is that is really, really sad that happened to you. That is not funny. It's never funny to kid around about someone's life or death, especially a parent. Someone doing it for your parent or wishing demise. So I wouldn't wish that on him or anybody else at all, regardless of what kind of a person he is. I just wish that he would feel the same way and not wish that or not care if that was to happen to one of his opponents. And with that, I will just say, if you have a goal that you've achieved or accomplished today, don't forget to say to yourself, this